So, 5 minutes. Where's my other lighter at? I think I left it in the bathroom. Didn't come say hi. You didn't come out though. It's cool. You came out. You came out of your hole. You came out of the hole. What are you doing? Ah, shit. Woo, that's close. Band. Ah, you handsome. I'm not even gonna fucking time out you. I'm just gonna ban your ass. Banned. Banned. Oh, shit. Okay. Ready for some football. What do we got? That hurts. Ow. Look at that. Took a chunk out of my arm. What do we like tonight? Baltimore's already up 7-0. That was quick. I missed it. I was on the road. I'm home now, so now you get to deal with me. For a little bit, anyways. For a little bit. Until I get sick of it. Oh, fuck. Anyways. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Come on. Son of a bitch. Okay. I'll go back. Okay. Let's see. It's back on. Can you hear me now? Right. I'm gonna stop. There you go. Look at that. That's a sack. Look at that. You have to reboot. No. Can you hear me? No, good. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you. What's happening? Who do you like tonight? What do you think? Ravens, Steelers? Good game. Good matchup. We'll see. They're playing for the division right now, I believe. I didn't see the pregame, but I'm pretty sure they are playing for the division right now. Whoever wins this game gets a spot in the playoffs. You're English. Whatever. That's cool. What, from England, do you mean? So you don't get to watch American football. It's pretty good game, Pittsburgh and Baltimore right now. Steelers and the Ravens. There you go. You're also wearing a crown. Look at that. You're English, you're from England, and you're wearing a crown. With a duck. You must be a prince. A princess. I don't know. One or the other. No, I think you're definitely a man, right? You're a prince. It's going good. Actually, I had a great day today. It was fun. Went over to my buddy's house. I made seafood Alfredo, shrimp, scallops, Alfredo sauce, fettuccine, some fresh Parmigiano and Romano. He had a nice fresh oregano, homegrown kind of stuff oregano. He didn't grow it. He bought the good stuff. It's I don't know what you want to call it, but it was works good. So pretty good. Watched the first two games. We watched the 1 o'clock game. Then we watched the 4 o'clock. We watched the Bears and the Lions. Kind of bummed that the Bears lost, but it was a good game. It was a hell of a game. Another good game for the, they were in it the whole time as usual and lost in the last 2 minutes. But anyways, so now I'm watching Sunday Night Football. There you go. I'm watching the late game and see what happens here. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me because it's AFC. So the Bears clinched the 2nd seed, though, because Washington beat Philly. If you're from England, you probably don't know what that means, but they got the 2nd seed in the NFC, so they'll host a playoff game, at least one, maybe more. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Now I know they're up 7-0 right now. Ravens are up 7-0, so we'll see. A lot of football left. I mean, it's still first quarter, so it's ticking, and Pittsburgh's got the ball. They can score at will sometimes. Little pitch out. They get the first down. There you go. First down, Pittsburgh. Anyways, this is gonna be a good one. I'm feeling it's gonna be a good game. They were all good games today. Well, most of them, anyways. There was a couple blowouts. Didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But Washington beating Philly was big. It was big for Chicago, anyways. The Bears wind up getting the number 2 seed. Seal it. It's a sealed deal. So they'll host one of the wild card teams. We'll see who it is. We'll know at the end of the night. I mean, we probably already know now. I'll watch tomorrow morning. Yeah, there's a game tomorrow night, too, so it's not going to probably matter much stuff. Should be interesting. Who comes out in the brackets tomorrow. So, whatever, having fun. Yeah, we got a bottle. I had some vodka hanging here, so I'm good. I need more olive oil, though. That's what I'm out of. Olive oil. I gotta remember. Yeah, I do. I got a bottle of vodka sitting here. As a matter of fact, cheers. Cheers to you. What are they saying? Nostrovia. Ah, feel like I'm in Russia. Oof. Cheers. There you go. It's not good vodka, but it's better than nothing. Mm. I didn't drink all day, so I was kind of looking forward to coming home, having a shot, hanging with the cats. Cat, go to baby. What are you doing? The little girl's under the table. Mm. Moonshine, huh? I want to get one of those, the cherries, the jar of cherries with the moonshine. It'll be, oh, look at this. Look at this. Wow. Turnover. Yeah. Just go to a liquor store. It's a lot easier than making booze. You need a still for that. I don't have a still. Made beer before, though. I have made beer. Beer's funny. I have made beer. It's funny. Buddy of mine made beer. I went over to his house. Funny story. And he goes, hey, check this out. He gives me a bottle of beer. He was like, taste it. What do you think? I tasted it. I said, tastes like beer? Yeah. Anyways, it was funny because it tasted like beer. He did a good job. It tasted like beer. It tastes like beer. We still joke about that. It's an inside joke. Tastes like beer. We go out, have a beer together. He goes, tastes like beer. Mm-mm. Well, he was funny. He made it himself. Mm-mm. One of his buddies made beer too. That was good. I have another buddy who makes beer. Makes his own beer, and it was funny. Everybody's liking the Ravens so far. I hope so. I mean, it doesn't matter, like I said. They're going to take the division if they win tonight. What is it? Yeah, they're 9-7. Baltimore's 8-8. Pittsburgh's 9-7. So they'll be tied. So one of them, depending on this game, I believe this is for the division. Pittsburgh's got to win. I know that. That'll beer in Scotland. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's funny, like I said, there was another friend of mine makes beer, and hey, knock it off. Hey, leave her alone, you jerk. Sorry, cat fight. I'm home, so now they gotta fight. They gotta fight when I'm home. Oh, sons of bitches, knock it off. Yeah, you, come here. Get over. I know it's his fault. I know he attacks you. I know you were sitting there minding your own business. She minds her own business, and he attacks her. It's because he's looking at legs, got pat and everything else, got love. He was laying on the couch. Now he's attacking the girl. He's attacking the baby girl. Hey, baby girl. What are you doing? Hi. Can't go. And you know what? You get treats. You want treats? Come here. Let me see. I got treats. Come on. She gets treats now. She's happy. Spot. Get on your spot. Come on. No, not you. You're gonna whip. Meow. Don't yell at me. He's yelling at me. You get up here. You. Gotta go. Come here. You up here. Spot. You get over here. Leave her alone. Jerk. You're such a jerk. You only get 3. She gets 4. See? So that works. Cat. Where'd you go, cat? Go. Up here. Come on. Come on. Spot. She'll be up. She knows her spot. She's gonna get on her spot any second. Get over here, you. Where'd you go? There you go. There you go. She's there. She's at her spot eating her treats. She got her treats. Everybody's happy. You got your treats? Want a couple more? Yeah. Eat those. Don't worry. I'm gonna give you a couple more. They love their treats. Want some more treats? Temptations. Here, he's the fat bastard. And you stop attacking her. Like he's gonna listen. Anyways, there I have it. Sorry about that. Have to stop the cat fights. I don't want a cat fight right now. I'm not in the mood. They don't care. They'll still fight. Nice to meet you. By the way, hope you're subscribed. Still talking about UFOs. We'll talk about that maybe in a little while. But right now it's football. We're gonna watch football. Lamar's got the ball in Pittsburgh territory. We have a second and our third short. Third and 4, maybe. Yeah, it's about a third and 4. Definitely. Ran it. They are. The Pittsburgh defense is lining up on the line tonight, playing man to man. So, boom. Linebackers are on the line. You got 5 guys on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. They're going to blitz. It's a blitz. Look out. It is a blitz. Get rid of it, dude. Run. He's going to try. He didn't get shit. Yeah. Didn't get shit. Settle for a field goal. I'm going to take about a 40-yarder. Yeah. I think that's what it is. About 40-yard field goal. Yeah, there you go. They're sending out the field goal unit already. Okay. There you go. Wow. Put it to the uprights. You're up 10-0. 10-0 Ravens. Boom. Right down the pipe. There you go. Right down the pipe. Anyways, Pittsburgh gets the ball back, but they're down 10-0. So let's see what they can do now. I'm not a big Aaron Rodgers fan, by the way. Just saying. He played in, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, so I had to watch him beat up on the Bears for quite a while. But they had a team, the Bears did. The Bears got a team now, so it's different. That'd be a cool Super Bowl. Steelers and the Bears. I don't know. I don't think the Bears can get to the Super Bowl. I just don't. Just dropped 2 games. They just barely lost to San Fran, just barely lost to Detroit. You know if they did that on purpose or what. You could tell Ben Johnson wasn't happy with it. He was not happy, and they lost one of the guys on defense. They actually did tonight. They got a turnover late in the game. They could have took over. They didn't. They should have, but they didn't. They did get the ball on the 10-yard line. But it was better than giving up points there. And Detroit squeaks it out at with 2 seconds to go. Ran the clock out on them, kicked the field goal, made it. Bears lose. Anyways, they still sealed the second seed, though. So, and Detroit's not playing in the playoffs. Green Bay is. That should be interesting. You're gonna probably see Green Bay go into Chicago next week. I think. I think next Sunday or Saturday it'll be. If playoff games on Saturday and Sunday, there'll be. Yeah, there's 5 seeds, so one gets a bye. There'll be 4 teams hosting wildcard games. So, anyways, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, you're a sorry excuse for a human being for saying that. Why would you say that? Ah, Dick Buckus would fucking snap your neck. Fucking kidding me? That guy took more hits and gave more hits. Kind of reminded me of your mother the other night when I gave her hits. Fucking listen to this asshole. Boy, I thought I was gonna make it without having to ban anybody, but something stupid like that again. You fuck. There you go. I ain't a boomer, you fuckhead. I'm Generation X. You're a fucking moron. So there you go. Oh God, people. These people. They just don't get it, do they? Definitely. Whatever. You're in time. I won't even. I'm not gonna block you. I'm gonna put you in timeout. There you go. There you go. You're in timeout. You're timed out. The fuck, man. Mm. Yeah, you know what else you're taking is this. This is what you take. Mm. There you go. You can't talk like that on my page. Go away, even though. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this now. I'll put him on timeout. He really likes it. There you go. He's got a dunce cap on now. He's sitting in a corner. Mm. 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 Shit. Just like that. Can't just fucking have one show without somebody not being an idiot. Not one show. Not one show. Christ's sakes. Mm. What do you mean I'm a handicapper, man? I handicap the games. People call me and ask me who to bet. Have I ever bet on the games? Really? It's the NFL, man. Sunday night football right now. Steelers, Ravens, Pittsburgh, Baltimore. You don't know what that is? Yeah, you already know what it is. You're just an asshole. Asking just so you can be online. That's all you're doing. Just what do you need some attention? Mom didn't pay attention to you today. You're to leave the basement for a few minutes. Haven't left the basement today. That's right. She's probably over it, hanging out with us, having dinner. We don't do them things. Where's that? Dale, Dale. Yeah, I'm grumpy, but I might maybe put you in a timeout if you were a dick, but now you're gone. So there, yeah. My honest opinion. Well, let's see. Chuck Schumer back in 2020 bitched about the fact that the guy was the president, never did anything about it. The Democrats had 4 years to do something. They didn't do anything. Trump gets in. Now they're bitching that he did something. Yeah, he stopped drugs from coming into this country. My brother is dead. Okay? He died because of the drugs that were coming into this country from Russia and Iran and China through Venezuela. He's dead. So, what are my thoughts on Venezuela? Fucking blow him up. Keep it doing. They're going to prison. He's already indicted. I just said that. If you heard what I fucking said, you're not listening to me, are you? Did you hear what I said? You're not listening. You're just talking. I said it's coming from Russia and China and Iran, going into Venezuela, coming through here, going from Mexico, all over the fucking South America, coming through Venezuela to get here. blow them up. And guess what? That's what they did. So, boom. That's what I got to say about Venezuela. Boom. Fuck around, find out. And now he's going to prison. She's going to prison. His wife was part of it. She's one of the fucking narco terrorists. They're narco terrorists. It was a fake regime. Ask Venezuela. You go to Venezuela, look at what's happening there right now. People are dancing in the streets. They're so happy that they're out of there. What the fuck, man? I know where it's coming from. You think I don't know that? You didn't hear me. You didn't listen. You just running your fucking mouth. What the fuck? Anyways, it's not from America. Nobody's making cocaine in America. It's coming through Venezuela. Well, then why are you still talking? You asked me a question, I answered it, and you're still talking. Then why did you say that if you heard me? I told you where it was coming from. You know, again, it's up from Venezuela. The fuck? What are you, stupid? Deaf? Both? A little bit. There we go. Okay, he's gonna get taken down. Boom! I love it. That was huge. See ya. 57-yard attempt, maybe. We'll see. Or do they go for it? Yeah, he didn't know where to go. He stopped. He got hit. He got taken. Speaking of bullying, I'm a this. No, this is bullying. Harassment or bullying. Yeah, he's bullying me. That's harassing me. Yeah, and you don't even get a timeout. You just get removed. See ya. Poof. Just like that. He's gone. Fucking really. Oh, your country's bullying people. Oh, Democrat. Fucking Democrat. Probably from Minnesota. Probably not getting money from Minnesota anymore because they're going to shut Minnesota off. They're not going to get any more money. Billions of dollars. Gone. Poof. Just like that. Just like this guy. Poof. Just like that. Billions of dollars. And they just lost billions of dollars in income coming from drug cartels. So there you go. We just saved thousands of people. For every boat they blow up, 25,000 people, I believe it is. That's the average number they're calling it. From all the cocaine and fentanyl they're bringing in here, they saved 25,000 people for every boat that blew up. Whatever. Move there. You want drugs? Move to South America. Move to China. Move to Iran. Move to Russia. Go there. You can get all the drugs you want, apparently. You'll find them. It's okay. You'll be fine. You'll get them. The people that are mad are the ones that aren't getting their drugs anymore. You know, stupid. Freaking crazy. What do we got? We're up okay. We got Steelers. Oh, it's starting to get even, but a lot of football left to play. So, I don't know. I don't know who I like in this game. Like you said, it doesn't matter to me. I actually think the Steelers are going to win, if you want to know the truth. I think the Steelers are going to win. So, even though the Ravens are up, I think the Steelers are going to win. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of football. And it's been bizarro world. So, Ravens win. Kudos to them. They're winning right now, I can tell you that. I'm winning. Okay, here we go. Somebody is Cowboys. So, yeah, the Bears lost too, brother. We're on the same page, brother. Bears lost. Did you see that game? Did you get to see the 4 o'clock? Yeah, I watched it. Fucking 16-16 tie. Should have went to overtime on a one bad play. Bears defense needs to pick it up, just like the Cowboys, man. I told you, the Cowboys, yeah, they got their asses whooped, by the way. The Cowboys, well, yeah, they're number two seed. Number two seed, can you believe it? But they could have, they had that game. They should have, they had that game. They had it in wraps. All they had to do was stop, one stop, and they would have. All they had to do was get the ball, kick a field goal, and then just stupid calls on the end of the game. Two, what do you call it? Intentional grounding calls on both teams. Yeah, they did. The Giants beat them up. What was it, like 34-17 or something like that? I didn't watch the game, by the way. I didn't watch that one. We were watching other games. We didn't see the Giants and the Cowboys, but I saw the highlights. I saw the scores. I was watching the ticker tape. Just for you. I watched the ticker tape. I watched the Bears game at 4. Yeah, they did, though. They beat them up 34-17, right? Yeah. So, kind of crazy, even, you know. I told you, it's the same thing. The Bears, if they're going into the playoffs right now, and they are, they're the second seed, they're going to host playoff games. They need to, that defense needs to step it up. They need to step it up big time. Otherwise, they ain't going to last long. Probably going to wind up, excuse me. Frog in my throat. They'll probably wind up hosting Green Bay. Probably, I don't know. Got to see after this game. They'll show the bracket. There's a game tomorrow too, so but it should come out tomorrow. We should see it tomorrow morning. The bracket. I'm surprised they haven't shown it. That should be so. Next year. Next year, brother. Next year. Okay, there you go. I like Jacksonville too. Bills too. They're due. How many Super Bowls they've been to and not won? Yeah, I don't think the Patriots got it in them to win a Super Bowl again, but they're playing good. Trick me's great. They're playing good football. They beat up on a shitty team again today. They had a light schedule. It was just crap schedule. They play Miami today. Come on, Bears showed what they're made of today against the Lions, even though the Lions won. But um, none of the Lions had nothing to play for. They just didn't. So there was some pretty. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, Vrabel's a good coach. He's doing good. Yeah, he is. They're playing good. I just don't think they're not going to get to the Super Bowl. They're going to host. I think they're going to want to be in the number 2 seed too. Denver's number 1, I believe. I think I'm right about that. Yeah, he is. Well, I think he needed to be at home. He needed to be home. Yeah, he, uh, he's got some experience now. They got a good offense. That kid's playing good. That kid's playing good. I gotta say it. Kid's playing good. He's got a great quarterback, second year guy, just like the Bears. Um, they got some rookies that are playing good football. Uh, the defense is playing good too, but again, they haven't played anybody. So it's going to be interesting when they play somebody like Jacksonville. You see them play Jacksonville or uh, the Bills. That's what I think that's going to happen. I think the Bills are going to go into New England in the playoffs here. The Bills get the. Oh, it's going to get cold too. It's January, man. Wait, wait till San Francisco or even Seattle Green Bay goes to Chicago when it's 20 below, and it's, they're at Soldier Field and it's fucking freezing cold and it's snowing. They're not going to like that. I can tell you that. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting, Gordo. I'm telling you. It's gonna make it interesting. They're gonna, yeah, right off the lake. Yeah, I've been there. I know what it's like at that time of the year. Believe me, I've been in Soldier Field at that time of the year. Mm. It's gonna be awesome. Again, I think again the Bears were resting some guys. They played most of their starters. They got out. There were guys you could tell they weren't. They played the game and they held up. They held up. Like I said, they need to get the D going now. The D needs to wake up and play defense. They need their defense to play football. Their defense starts playing football, they're going to be unstoppable. Their offense is awesome. They got a great offense. Caleb is, yes, and Dal, same thing. Yeah, that's what it is. I told you. I told you that, what, a couple weeks ago. Dallas has no defense, none whatsoever. It's terrible. Hi, what are you doing? What are you doing, you? My cat's here. Yeah, they need, but they got some draft picks coming up, so it should be interesting. They get a couple of good draft picks on defense, pick up a good D lineman, maybe a linebacker. Who knows? Maybe a DB. I don't know. They need defense, and the Bears do too. They actually have the guys. Their defense is there. They just need the right guys in the right positions. You know, they got everything else. They got a great offensive line. Same thing with the Cowboys. They can run the ball. They can pass it. They got a good quarterback. What else do you need? A defense. So we'll see. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. This is going to be a great playoff season, I think. We'll see. We'll see. Mm. I did. Yeah, we had food and fun and football. That's what we do. It was good. Smoked a little dope. Just a little. Uh, didn't even have a beer, which was weird. We usually at least a 12 pack. Drink beer. I didn't. I brought food instead of beer this time. I cooked seafood Alfredo, and mm, yeah, they're second seed, man. Second seed. Can't believe it. It's crazy, crazy. I didn't see that coming. I gotta tell you. I say it every year. Bears are gonna play great, and every year I'm like. This year, I actually said it, and it happened. So I said they're going to win the division, but that was later in the. I said they're going to win the division. They won the division. It's crazy. The Bears win. Patriots are in. Wouldn't that be a crazy Super Bowl? Could you see that happening? The Bears and the Patriots again? I don't think it's going to happen, but again, I don't think the Patriots can get to a Super Bowl again. They're going to wind up running into Jacksonville, Denver. Yeah, somebody with a defense. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Next week it starts. Kick it off, baby. I know one thing. I'm going to have to save money for gas to get to my buddy's house. Or you can come here. We go back and forth. Just to watch football and food and fun. That's what it is. The sun came down tonight. He started with me about Venezuela. He shook my head. He sent me some messages today, and then he showed up. He had a big bowl of pasta, and he was like, "Whoa, it's good." Yeah, that's right. I'm a mean cook, man. I cook very well. I have never met a woman that could outcook me. True story. Never met a woman that could outcook me. I cook very well. But then again, I've been doing it since Ma taught me. Ma taught me how to cook. I was just saying, I want to make meatloaf. I got a hankering for meatloaf. I just want to make a meatloaf. Is there anything wrong with meatloaf? No, I love a good meatloaf. Meatloaf's cool. Let's make meatloaf. It's all the we were talking. What was it? Yeah, we were talking about doing it three ways, like a meatball, pork, veal, beef. Yeah, kind of like making meatballs, but making a meatloaf. What? No, I'm gonna do meatloaf. And then the beautiful thing about meatloaf is the next day you can have leftover meatloaf, mashed potatoes with meatloaf, corn. There you go. Um, Sweet corn, not canned. Now you get the frozen stuff. I love it. It's really good, by the way. This is a tip. Um, Steam bags. It's steamed sweet corn in a bag, and you throw it. You steam it, then you throw it in a bowl. Add some butter and salt, and oh, beautiful. Love it. Yeah, love a meatloaf too. And then you can make a meatloaf sandwich next day. Make some. Mm, yeah, okay. Then why are you here? Wait, let me deal with this guy. Nobody gives a fuck about your DA. Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about you because you're gone. Poof, just like that. See ya. Nobody gives a fuck about your stupid fake profile. How about that? You fuck. How did that work out for you? Dumbass. See that? This is how this works. First it was retracted. Hmm. You see what I did, dude? It never ends. It's non-stop. The fuck? Why even? Why? Why bother? What's the point? What's the point? Oh no, we got a guy calling me grandpa again. Same fucking guy. Heart failure is his name. Tell your mother I said spit that out. Brush your teeth. Mm-mm. I don't have to because I just do this. And then I do this. I know it's coming. There you go. Bye. Now you don't have to change it because nobody's going to see it on my page, you fucking idiot. Christ's sakes. Oh, I'm not even going to do that. I got enough scratches on the page for 2 days. It's over 100, almost 200 people I've blocked in just 2 days. So, yeah, is it 2 days? Yeah, 2.5 days. Whatever. I wasn't on today, so we'll count yesterday. That was 2 days. 200. That was just blocked 5 people. So there you go. Don't worry though, they'll be back. They will be back. We got nothing else better to do. They don't have a life. They live in their mother's basements. They're virgins. They never touched a piece of ass in their life. Yeah, it's funny. Matter of fact, it's funny about that. The funniest thing is, hmm, it's a nice, cute young girl at the store that's been working, and for whatever reason, she's been flirting with me. Second one that's happened recently. Very cute. Actually, she's gorgeous. And the funniest thing is, this is funny about these guys. What they don't get is that these young girls, the guys their age, just they don't know how to flirt. They don't know how to talk to them. They sit in their mother's basements. They're virgins. They don't know how to kiss. I bet they never been kissed. They know how to suck dick. It's probably the only thing they're good at is sucking dick. That last guy, he's probably sucking a dick right now. He doesn't care I banned him. He had a dick in his mouth anyways. And then the young girls, I meet them and they're like, hi, I flirt with them. I talk to them. I chat with them. How you doing? What's going on? You're cute. And they're like, oh. And then, the other one the other day, she grabbed I grabbed, it wasn't even tobacco. It was this. I grabbed this. This tubes. It's not tobacco. I need to see your ID. What do you need my ID for? My tubes. No. She takes my ID and she looked at it. It was like almost like 30 seconds. She was reading my address, my age, I was like, okay. And you know what? I guarantee she's the kind of girl that I'm going to say, what you doing tonight? You know? I don't even know how old she is. She looks like she's fucking 19. She might be 23, 24. I don't know. I can't tell anymore. She might be 30 for all I know. Definitely young. A lot younger than me. And you know what'll happen is I'll say, what are you doing? You want to go have coffee? You want to come over? I'll cook you dinner. I already talked to one of the other ones. She, what are you talking to me? Yeah. That was funny because I saw her. It's what it is, man. And then it's what it is. I sing it out. Let's say, cook them dinner, hang out. You want to Netflix and chill? You know what that means, right? That's boom. And yeah, I bet she tastes like cherry too. Probably tastes like cherry. Yeah. God, Swedish guy's back. What's happening, dude? What is happening? What's going on overseas? He's back. He's back. He's got a Swedish meat bulge. Just farting. Good for you. I just took a crap. I actually missed the first half of the first quarter because I had to take a crap. But anyways, yeah. See, when I got a fart, I gotta go take a crap just in case it's not a fart. I don't want to. I don't want to shit my pants, so I make sure it's just a fart. Anyways, how's it going over there? Fucking is what it is, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know if it's a fart, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I don't know. Is it a fart? Is it a? I know. I can tell. My asshole tells me. It tells me, you might want to sit down for this one. You might want to sit down for this one. Yeah, sometimes it's smart. It works. You know, what really sucks is when you don't think so, and then you got to run to the bathroom. Holy shit! Oh, crap! Hold it in, hold it in, hold it in. No, that's a good name of a band. Hold it in. Good name of band that. Hold it in. Hmm. That was. See, and this is how it works. Now he doesn't get banned because that was fucking funny. Okay, it's the 8-year anniversary, and I didn't shit myself this week either. So, did I say this week? Yeah, shit. I don't want to go through how long it's been. Yeah, it kind of does. Creeps right up on you. Yeah, I was on a date one night. Want to hear something funny? This is not. It's funny. It's not funny. Haha. It's funny. Anyways, I was on a date and we went out to eat somewhere and we ate somewhere. And I don't know what the fuck it was, but I ate something and it did not agree with me. And I'm driving, and I tell the girl, I gotta pull over. And she's like, "What do you mean you gotta pull? I gotta pull over. I pull over. I'll be right back." "What do you mean?" In the back of the car, I think I had a newspaper. I grabbed the newspaper. "I'll be right back." And I ran to run up into somebody's yard, and I shit my guts out. That was it, just like that. Sitting in the middle of the yard, and again, Gordo, go get this. Late that night, but I had to take a crap in somebody's yard. I don't know what the fuck. I just went in behind a tree, and then so I'm standing. Oh, it's a field. That's what it was, a field. And I'm in this like hay field, and I'm like up there crapping my ass off, right? So, and then a cop pulls up behind my car, and she's in the car. I'm in the field. She's in the car. And the cop, he goes to the car, and he asks her, "Why are you sitting here?" He goes, "Well, I'm on a date with this guy I've been dating. He had to go up into the field, and the guy shines his light on me. He literally shines his fucking flashlight on me. I don't remember if it was the car light or his flashlight. He's got it in my face. And I'm like literally squatting, and he's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Do I look like I'm fucking okay, dude?" And he goes, "Well, what's going on?" I was like, "I don't know. I ate something. It didn't work good. I got food poisoning, and I'm shitting my ass off here." And the cop's like, "Well, do you need help?" And you know what I need you to do is get your fucking fast flashlight off my fucking face. He did. And I finally left. I went back to walk to the car. He's like, "Are you okay?" "I'm fine, man. It's all good now. Took care of it." True story. Fucking shit, man. You son of a bitch. Get the fucking flashlight off my face, you prick. It was funny as hell. He didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to do. And I was like, he didn't even ask me for a license or nothing. He was like, "You sure you're okay?" I'm like, "I'm fine. I'm good. Can I go now? See you later." Yeah, I was in my hot rod, too. That's what sucked about it. I was on the side of the road in my hot rod. You probably saw the hot rod pulled over and thought, Why is there a, why is there a hot rod sitting on the side of the road? It's my 86 Monte Carlo. V8. Fast fucking car. I'll tell you what, that car was fast. I love that thing. I miss it so much. It's an 86. If I had the money, I would have kept it. But would have had to have been rebuilt. Anyways, yeah, that was my first Monte Carlo, my 86. It's tobacco in my vodka. Anyways, hmm. Funny shit. Funny shit. We went back to my place. We hung out. I didn't eat the leftovers. I ate something else. That's what it was. Not the first time. True story. Sets of tits I've ever played with. Gorgeous. Gorgeous brunette. Brown eyes. Brunette. I love brunettes. What it is with brunettes. I love brunettes. She had just a spectacular rack. Spectacular. They were beautiful. Double D's. Not big fat nipples. Perfect nipples. Yeah. I think the best thing about her too was, well, after we did it for a while, she liked the back door action. So it was funny. Remember one night she told me, she came over one night, she's like, I'm horny. She goes, but I'm on my period. Ever have a girl tell you that? I bet you haven't. I guarantee most of you guys haven't. I'm on my period, but we can do anal. She was hot. Molly. Yeah, her name was Molly. She was hot. She might be watching me for all the fuck I know. Who knows? She got married. She might have got. Her father wanted us to get married. He hated all her previous boyfriends. He loved me though, and he was a doctor, and she lied to him about my age, and then he told me we were sitting outside drinking vodka. he shot. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" We did a shot. You know, he had a he had a flask hidden and pulled it out and do a shot on a flask, and then he goes, "I really like you. I know you're not. I know you're older." No, I have not a lot of stuff going on in the UFO thing right now. It's cold out though. It's fucking 10 degrees out right now, man. It's just yeah, no. I mean, sometimes you see it when you're driving or whatever. Nothing. Um, it's too cold. It's supposed to warm up though. After tomorrow, it's going to be another cold day. I think it's going to be like 18 degrees. It's like 10 degrees right now. So, last place you want to be right now is outside. It's not the thing, especially with the ice on the ground. You can't see one with a telescope. It doesn't work that way. A telescope? The fuck? UFOs move around. No. I've seen Saturn, seen the rings of Saturn with the telescope. I've seen the Seven Sisters. I've seen constellations with not only telescopes, but really cool binoculars, high powered binoculars. Saw one driving home one night, he was sitting in the middle of the fucking sky, sitting there, big blue light, just sitting there like a star. My sister said, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "What do you think?" She goes, "Do you think?" And just as like that, I said, "Pull over for a second." She pulled over. Right on the way home back from a gig. I played that night. She drove me to the gig. So, anyway, she's gone already. We pulled over. I don't know if you're still here or gone, but we pulled over and, yeah, that thing shot the fucking straight up right into the sky like a bat out of hell. That thing, again, I don't know. I keep saying 8,000 miles an hour. You can't time it. Snap. Straight up into the sky. And then I looked it up. Blue Star Kachina. That's an Indian thing. They used to see the Blue Star Kachina. You actually call that. I don't know if it's the Navajos but yeah, they call it the Blue Star Kachina. And they used to see it. The ones that drew pictures of people in caves, of ant people, studied. They knew the gods. They called it the Blue Star Kachina. And I saw that. The other one was, again, no telescopes. Red, three red dots in the sky looking like three of them. Looked just like, tried to tell this story already where I was with my friend. He was a weatherman from the local news channel here where I live, WMUR. The local New Hampshire news channel. He was a meteorologist, and I met him when I was bartending, and there was a meteor shower, so I told him I had a good place to go. We went, and there were three stars in a row just sitting there. And I was telling him a story of when I saw a triangular formation over Lake Michigan, right outside of Chicago. where you could see Chicago, which was the highest point in Lake County, Illinois. And I told him it was three lights at a radio relay tower, is what it was. You know, if you ever seen a radio relay tower, it's got three red lights on it so the planes don't crash into them. And, anyways, doesn't matter. Wasting my breath here, aren't I? Wasting my breath. But yeah, that was another one. So, yeah, you don't see them through telescopes. Doesn't work that way. Good luck. Can you find a star in your telescope? Well, you got a magic telescope. You hit buttons on it. It's electronic, and it picks a star out. Yeah, GPS. No, I don't need to. Look at my videos. High 8 camera, VHC. Started with VHC, and then it was this the first down, and then high 8. They could tie it up here. Wow, they could tie it up here. 13 seconds. Well, we could actually. They're gonna wind up having to settle. They're gonna settle for. They got a shot at the end zone, I guess. They got a shot at the end zone, but they're not gonna get it. Yeah, 15 seconds, right? Oh, they gave him an extra 2 seconds. Go timeout. And look, they said 13, but they gave him an extra two. So he's got one shot at the end zone, and then they have to kick a field goal. And it'll be 10-6 at the half. 10-6 at the half. Hmm. Yeah, they got no timeouts. So he's got a shot into the end zone. Slot. Go to the tight end in the slot. Tight end, there he is. He's there. He tried a fade route. Didn't work. Boo! They're booing. People in Pittsburgh booing. Big surprise. He was out of bounds. He couldn't have got caught it anyways. He couldn't get reestablished. I told you the tight end in the slot. He was wide fucking open. Told you. Tight end in the slot. He was there. And the play call. He just, he's going to go. He's got one more shot. 11 seconds left. One more shot into the end zone. Second and goal. Out of bounds. Nothing. Not even close. No way up. I guess we could try again. 7 seconds. They got time enough. 7 seconds. Time enough for one more play. Oh. How many votes I got? 14. That's it. Only 14? Slot. Tight end in the slot. He was open. There he is. Now they got him double covered. Now he did throw it to him. It's a flag. 2 seconds. It's a flag. It's gonna be pass interference defense. So you're gonna get it on a 1. 1 yard line. Yeah. They had the right play called the last time. The hell? It is. I told you. Divisional championship. Yeah, he was there. He threw it to him, but he could have caught it. I guess what are they going to do? 2 seconds left. They're going for it. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here we try to draw them. Not going to work. Yeah, they're going to run it. Oh, they are? Yeah. Oh, they pitched it out. Oh, and they stopped him. Oh, no. That's big. That's a big play for Baltimore right there. Yeah, let's go to 10-3 at the half. Wow. Should have kicked field goal, dumbasses. I don't know what it was either, Chris. Tell me, Chris. Chris Collinsworth just agreed with me. Who'd have thunk? Huh. I mean, I could do this all night long. You tell them what to do. They don't listen. That was stupid. That was a bad call. Should have kicked the field goal. Would have been 10-6. Would have been a 4-point game. Anyways, there you go. So we're gonna turn this down. Anyways, yes, win or go home. Well, I think either one of them. Yeah. There's no chance for a 4-8. I gotta call my friend. That's funny. He's probably reeling right now too. I'm not reeling about it. I don't care. But he probably watching the game. I know he's watching the games. What we do. He's probably like, what the fuck was that play call? A pitch out. There's nothing there. He took him down. Shit. Could have just ran it up the middle. At least give yourself a shot. That was a bad play call. Pitch out. Excuse me. Here comes the reveal. Ah! I told you it was coming. Let's see. Wild card. They're gonna reveal the brackets now. Yeah. Doesn't matter what happens there. Depends on who wins there. Somebody's gonna host Pittsburgh or Baltimore. So whatever. Is that Pee Wee Herman? The fuck is this? Pee Wee Herman? Christ's sakes. Oh my god. No, it's gay shit. What the fuck? I don't like gay shit, by the way. Not my thing. Definitely. It was Pee Wee Herman. Peacock. Of course it's only on Peacock, because nobody watches it. Nobody's watching a fucking. Anyways. Yeah, Ray Lewis was good when he played for. Yeah, of course. Great defensive guy. Anyway, sorry I didn't see the new questions. Yeah, Ray Lewis was a great defensive player. What happened to him, by the way? I haven't heard from him in a long time. He probably made enough money he doesn't need to be on TV. And why are you asking me weird questions about who I think is the best player on both teams? Want the Ravens and the Steelers? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I don't care. I don't. I'm an NFC guy. Okay, I watch the NFC. This is the AFC. So it doesn't matter. They're gonna show. I want to see who's gonna the brackets of the playoffs. Playoff picture coming up any second here. They're gonna show who's in the playoffs and who's gonna go where. NFC's done. Ow. Fuck. Okay, I did. Got my shin on something. I think it was last night. I did this last night too. Trying to bring water into my house. I had to go get water out of my car, and it was icy and shit. Slipped in the driveway and took a digger. That sucked. Still hurts. Was he? I'm fine. Nah, nothing to do. It hurts though. Yeah, this is all black and blue. And that. It took a chunk out of my arm on the ice. And that's what it is. I'm fine. Thanks though. Thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah. Yeah, was he charged obstruction of justice? Ray Lewis? I didn't know that. Was he? I was gonna say I haven't heard hide or hair of him since he retired, and he did do some NFL Network stuff, whatever. I was in Atlanta. Okay. Really? I didn't know that. Wow. I I should know that. I should know that. Um, he was badass. Ray Lewis was badass. He was tough as fuck. That guy was not a guy you wanted to play against, especially on the other side of the ball. You know, if you're playing against him, you knew he was gonna whack you. Apparently, whacking you meant something else to him. It's kind of coming back now. I think you're, yeah. Did he get charged with murder or? Uh, that's probably why he's not on NFL Network anymore. Because I know he did some NFL Network or ESPN, something like that. He was doing pregame shows. That's okay. 1983? Nah, nah, that's way before Ray Lewis. What are you kidding? 83. Ray Lewis was in the 90s, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? Nah. The Bears won in 86. Ray Lewis wasn't even fucking on a football team then. Come on. See, you're full of crap. This guy's full of crap, everybody. Look at this. Number one, full of crap. It's 83. Give me this fucking. Come on, man. 1983. Ray Lewis was way beyond 83, man. Yeah, 2000. Oh, I went from 83 to 2000. Okay, I went to 2000. Okay, now it makes more sense. It wasn't 83. You just said 1983. Make up your fucking mind. So, Christ, you're just making shit up now. So, I would know about this. That's why I thought, wait a minute. No. Like I said, he did some pregame stuff. He was pregame stuff. He never announced. Never did announcing. Like Tom Brady. Like Drew Brees, who did his games yesterday. He did his first game, I believe it was. Yesterday. I think it was his first game. I don't know, but he probably did a few before that, but it wasn't national. He did a national game yesterday. So, and then of course Tom Brady now is the main guy at Fox. He's doing the 4 o'clock games. He's announcing, but yeah, 1983. Come on, man. The fuck? Are you trying to joke here? Wasn't 93 either. It was definitely. Yeah, well, they won. When did the Ravens win? What was it? Probably around 2000. So I could see 2000. Yeah, and then he retired. That's when he left. Yeah. So, anyways. Oh, God. Jack Collinsworth. It's number one. It's Chris Collinsworth. Rodney Harrison was from the Patriots, so it's Chris Collinsworth. There's no Jack Collinsworth. Chris Collinsworth is actually calling the game tonight. If you know anything about football, so there you go. Ugh. Chris Collinsworth. There's no Jack Collinsworth. It's Chris Collinsworth. He's doing it tonight. He's on TV right now. He's doing it. Who am I? Every quarterback versus Jets this season. Okay, record 14 pass yards. Okay, who's that? John Hamm. Anyways, they're talking about that. Fucking kidding me. Talk to the guy. You talk to him. There you go. You guys can chat amongst yourselves. Throw more bullshit out there. There you go. Talk bullshit between yourselves. Why do a shot? Smoke a cigarette. You know, do what I fun stuff instead of dealing with lies and bullshit. Jack Collinsworth. That's funny. It was Chris Collinsworth, you dumbass. Ow. Ow. Hurt. Shit. Ow. Fucker. Ah, man, my arm hurts. Cut hurts. It's a chunk. Definitely a chunk. It's a bruise, too. I got a bruise and a chunk. Yeah, I'll do that later. All over that, man. Can't wait. I said, question mark guy. Talk to this guy. Can talk about Ray Lewis and what Ray Lewis did. And yeah, I don't jump through hoops, pal. So. Your mother does, though. Let me tell you, I give her a treat. I give her the treat. I dangle a sardine in front of her, and I put it right over my dick, and she scoops it up, and she cups my balls, and then my team already played. My team played earlier. Did I? Nobody. Just asked. See what's gonna happen tonight. Just ask. Neither team matters to me here. Doesn't matter. It's AFC. I'm an NFC guy. I'm National Football Conference. This is the American Football Conference. Yeah, there's a guy. Yeah, I voted for him to get arrested and blown up. Well, they didn't blow him up. They could have, but they didn't. So he's going to get indicted tomorrow morning. By the way, he'll be in court in the morning. He's in prison right now. Maduro. Yeah, he's in he's in prison right now. Him and his wife. They're both getting indicted. Well, they already are indicted, but they're both going for what is it? What are they gonna do? They're gonna freaking have pre-trial stuff. What do they call that when you go to pre-trial? I don't know. I don't get arrested a lot. Yeah, okay. You looked it up. Now you're gonna do a copy and paste. Okay, great. Yeah, 228 games. Why didn't you put up the stuff about where he got arrested and was indicted and all this shit? You're the one that said he was indicted. This guy's talking about Ray's career. I told you he was a great linebacker. He's one of the best. Dude was a beast. Again, you did not want to be on the other side of the field against him. He won a Super Bowl. Yeah, they won a Super Bowl, the Ravens. Who was that won with them? Was it Joe Flacco? That's who it was. Flacco was the quarterback. I remember that game. That was the one where Flacco came out. Well, he didn't come out. After they won, he was on the sidelines. He was talking to people. One of the guys was out there, and the cameras were on him, and they had the microphone on him, and it was live. he's probably got a liver problem. Could be cirrhosis. I know about that. Anyways, Flacco was out there. It's funny. Flacco was out there after they won the Super Bowl when the Ravens won. Anyways, he was arrested. Who hasn't been arrested? Big deal. I was arrested in frickin' 1986, 1988, 200, 2000, 2012. I've been arrested many a times. What does that mean? Big fucking deal. So, anyways, is he in prison? No. Anyway, Iranian shrimp. Anyways, was it Joe Flacco after they won a Super Bowl? Yeah, that sucks. This year, I wasn't. I could have been. I could have got arrested on New Year's, but I didn't because I didn't go out partying. I just went out for dinner. I stayed home. I went out for dinner and I came back home. But anyways, yeah, I was talking about Flacco. Back to the Flacco story. He's out on the field after the Ravens win their Super Bowl with uh, Ray Lewis, and they got him, and he goes, "Can you motherfucking believe it? Look it up, you'll find it." And they got him live on camera saying this, right? So Flacco goes, the guy, one of his buddies comes up, they shake hands after they win. He's like, "Can you motherfucking believe it?" Because they just won the Super Bowl. Can you motherfucking believe it? And then the whole day, the next day, all over the news is, "Oh, Ray, fucking Flacco said this and said that. He swore on live TV. He didn't even know he was on camera. He didn't say it into the camera. He didn't say it into the mic. He was just hanging out with one of his buddies after they won. It was fucking hilarious. And I heard it. I saw it. I remember seeing him. Can you motherfucking believe it? It was great. Which is funny. I hear it all the time. Football, baseball, whatever. I hear him swear all the time. Anyways, no, what I don't like is you. Anyways, I like black people. Fuck, here you go. We got an idiot. We got an idiot here, everybody. Everybody look out. There's an idiot here. He's still going on about Ray Lewis. Now he's going to ask stupid questions. So, anyways, Flacco says something. Because yes, not you, dumbass. This guy. I know. I'm not talking about it. This guy, though, he can go. He's gone. So, anyways, that's done. Fucking guy. Flacco. And then the next day was all over the fucking media that he swore. Yeah, he said, "Can you motherfucking believe it? What do you want?" And, you never watched a football game or heard somebody. Mm-mm. There you go. Go feed him. If he's crying, you should feed him. Anyways. Tell him I said hi. Give him a pat for me. Give him some love. Here, my cat's sitting next to me. She's right here, and the other one's right there. So I got two cats. I don't have to feed them. They're not bugging me right now. They were fighting earlier to break up a cat fight, but they're fine. Feed your cat. Give him some love from me, too. Give him a kiss. Just saying. Give him love. You like cats. Hey, cat, go. What are you saying, though, girl? She's right here. She's right under me. They're all little bastards. Of course he wants to go outside. Mine don't right now. It's too fucking cold here. My buddies keeps going out. It's funny. He lets him out, Tigger. And he's like, "Meow, meow, meow. Let me in. I'm cold. I'm cold." And he's like, "Well, dude, you wanted to go out." So I told this guy, same thing. You wanted to go out. He goes outside, and 5 seconds later, he's like, "It's cold out here." Oh, that's right, because you're stupid. Anyways, he's a fat bastard. I call mine Fat Bastard. It's his nickname, Fat Bastard. She's my little cutie pie. I don't call her anything mean. She's a cutie pie. That's what she is. She's a cutie pie. My cat's Fat Bastard, though. So that's funny. Let him outside. He'll come back. Yeah, if it's cold out, he'll come back in. They always want to, he does the same thing. "I want to go out. I want to go out. I want to go out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out." Fine, go. Then 5 minutes later, he's, "It's fucking here. It's snow and cold and raining. And what the fuck, dude? What did you think was going to happen? And now you're hungry." Yeah, and then he comes back on. "Oh, I'm going to get fed now." Yeah, fuck you. Anyways, they're bastards. They're all bastards. She's a bitch. I don't call her bitch though. She's cutie pie. She's cutie pie. She's sweetie. She's a sweetie. She wakes me up in the morning though. I swear to God, she wakes me up and she does this thing where she like gets on my chest. I like to sleep on my back. Sometimes it's on my side. I'll wake up on my, if I'm on my side. She's on my hip, laying there. And I gotta get up, and she's like, "Well, what are you doing? Why are you waking up?" And if I'm sound asleep and she wants food or water, then she like rips at the blanket. She rips at it, not just paws it, because she does the paw thing too. The knead and dough kind of thing. Paw, knead. And then she just starts trying to rip my hands out from the blanket. She feels my hands and she grabs them and she's like, "Pet me, pay attention to me, I'm hungry." She's a bitch. Yeah, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? I'll feed you when I wake up. No, now. And that's what she does. Meow, 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 meow. In my face for fucking like 10 minutes. And then I get up. Mhm. It is funny, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. She does the same thing. She coddles and then she has to talk to me. She's got to tell me I want attention. Now. You need it. I need attention. He he's not a talker. She is. She is nonstop. Her mother was a talker. Funny, you found her mother. The only reason I have her, which I never wanted a second cat, by the way, is because I was on the way home one night from a friend's house, and long story short, she was laying in the middle of the road, and it was like 20 degrees out, maybe 10 degrees, freezing her ass off. And I kept seeing her. I kept seeing her there. I figured it was somebody's cat, and I pulled up and she's laying in the middle of the road. I'm like, "What are you doing?" So I open the door and she jumps in the car. It was Cleo. I named her Cleo, the queen. She gets in the car and she jumps right in my car. So I bring her home and I'm like, and I take a picture and I put it at there's a kiosk where I live. I put a picture. Anybody know this? Ask the neighbors around the area. Went around knocking on doors. Is this your cat? No, 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 no. Somebody dumped her here. So I bring her home, and within a couple weeks, she broke out of the house. She went through the window, broke out of the house. And I don't know if it happened then or if it was after, but next thing you know, I realized she's getting fat. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So next thing you know, she goes in my spare bedroom. I got two bedrooms here, so the spare bedroom. She goes in, and I wake up one morning and I hear meow, 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 meow. The kittens. She had five kittens, right? So I take pictures and videos and I put them online. And all I wanted to do was I tried to find her a home right away, too, by the way. But then I figured out she's pregnant. So I put up pictures of her. Anybody want a cat? I got a great picture of her, too. She's going to be on the back of my album cover. The next time I do the next album, yeah, I'm going to do it. She's going to be in the back. It's so cool. She's in the dryer and she's got there and her mouth's wide open because she was a talker. She wouldn't shut up too, just like this one. And so anyways, I have the kittens. She had the kittens. I didn't have them. And within God, after I had the kittens, my phone blew up. People were, "I want that one, I want this one, I want this one, I want that one." And somebody asked to take Callie here. Yeah, she looks like a calico. It's a tabby, but she's got all the colors, pink nose, beautiful cat. So smart too, and what a personality. And then I found homes for everybody except for Cleo and Callie. Well, I found a home for Callie, but the girl didn't want to come pick her up. So she asked me to drive her like 45 minutes from here. I was like, no. She actually set a date to come pick her up, and she didn't show up. I waited for her. She didn't show up. And well, I couldn't make it. Can you bring her to me? I was like, no, no. The fuck am I going to drive 45 minutes to give you a kitten? Really? There's plenty of kittens out there. No, somebody will take her. And so at this point, I put her back up, and then a friend of mine, we're friends now. We weren't friends. That's how we met. Yeah, a friend of mine called me and said, I'll take her. And the thing is that my male was not getting along with the female that had the kittens. They would fight. And when I mean fight, it was a fight. I got scars from breaking up the shit, literally. And so I said, you know what? You should take Cleo. And she goes, okay, I'll take Cleo. So she took Cleo. She took one of her babies. That's now her name is Daisy. Daisy Marie. Yeah. And I had named her something else. And I said, you name her whatever you want. It's your cat now. So she took one of the kittens and took the mama. And the mama has a home. And she has one of the kittens. And I kept this one. And she's mine now. She ain't going nowhere. Nobody's taking her. So the boy, a whole nother story. I found him in the woods when I was fishing. So, anyways, I found the other guy when I was fishing. I was out in the woods fishing. I went to a place, took my canoe there, and checked out this pond. It was fun. I paddled around the pond, brought it back in, had my car parked there. Went up a little boat ramp, dragged my canoe, brought it back in, and here, meow, meow, meow. I'm like, what the hell? A little tiny kitten sitting there. Guy was like, fit in my hand. What are you doing out here, dude? And then same thing, asked the neighbors, who is this? And he had a broken tail. He had a broken tail. Cleo got a home. The stray ones got a home. Everybody got a home, and now we have two cats. Alley cat. I named him Allie. I thought it was a girl. I didn't know. He's an orange tabby. So it's funny. He got fixed. He's happy. He lives there. He sleeps on top of me every night. She sleeps on top of me every night. They keep me warm at night. They sleep on top of me. Diego, what are you doing? I'm gonna come up and say hi. You wanna say hi? No, she's laying. She's cool. I'm not gonna bug her. Anyways, Cleo got a home. The babies all got homes. I kind of miss them. They were cool when I had them, the little tiny kittens. I had 5 of them running around the house. It was crazy. And Torty, and I had 2 black and white ones, and tiger stripes. All of them were tigers. And then I had one was Frog. I'm mad about Frog because I gave him to somebody, and something happened because he's no longer with us. Should have never given her. I gave her 2 kittens. And Frog, he was the other orange tabby. He was the one orange one. He was the toughest of the bunch, too. And she keeps claiming that, oh, well, he had feline leukemia. Bullshit, lie. And I just know something happened. Either Either her boyfriend, killed it, or it got out and got ran over or something. Instead of telling me the truth, she lied. She made two different lies too. The first one was, "Whoa, it's feeling leukemia," and then she said it happened during a neutering. My ass. Which, by the way, I've never seen a cat die because of neutering. Of course, there are complications sometimes, but anyways, I'm so mad because he was cool. Frog was cool. He was my buddy. He was the toughest one of the bunch. He was the strongest one. He was orange tabby, and she was too. Callie was too. It was funny. I got videos of her attacking the other kittens. I have a video of one where I say something to one of them, and she's behind him, and she jumps on him and attacks him from behind, and then he pins him down, and she's looking at me like, "You see what I just did?" And yeah, she's a cutie, aren't you? You're a cutie pie. Anyways, there you go. Those are my cat stories. That's how I have my two cats. And that's it. Ain't thinking no more. Not a zilch, zero, zip. I am not. There's a black and white one out here, a tuxedo. That keeps coming to my house. I feed him. He's an outside cat. I don't know who left him, but somebody left him, and I give him food. That's it. That's all I can do. He ain't coming in. She wants him to come in, but I don't. I don't need another cat. I got enough cat shit to fucking clean up. Yeah, I think I know who left the tuxedo, by the way, but I just saw the paw prints on my driveway yesterday after the snow. He was at my back door, probably looking for food. I don't know, poor little guy. What fucking assholes leave a cat like that outside. The fuck? He saw him though, and it was definitely cat prints. You can tell. It wasn't deer tracks. It wasn't bear tracks. It was cat prints. Son of a bitch. And he comes here looking for her. She's only been outside once, right? Yeah. She got out once one day. She got out one time, and it was 24 hours. The next night, I kept calling her. I didn't see her. I was worried, sick about her. And then I opened the door, and she's standing there on the porch, and she's got five cats behind her, all males. And I was like, "You shitting me? What the fuck? All these male cats standing there." I don't know what it is where I live, but people just like drop cats off. We got a tie game here, guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Tie game. 10-10. Anyways, it's 10-10. Let me see what this. Uh, um, mm. Yeah, I'm not doing. No, I don't do stress. I will feed them. Don't get me wrong. I'll throw some food out once in a while, but that's about it. Bowl. I got a bowl that sits outside. I put water in it for them. They don't need it. They'll find it. There's a river right down the street. It's not like, anyways. Yeah. What pisses me off though is that people actually leave them. They leave them out here. They leave them. What's up with that? They're not just stray cats. They had homes, and then people either can't afford them or can't afford the vet bills or something. So, splinter. How the fuck did that happen? That's definitely a splinter. Ow. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why? Take care of your animals. It's like, somebody killed my dog, motherfucker. It's poisoned my dog because he shit in their yard. Min pin. Min pin. It's about 5, 6 years old, 7 years old. Yeah, here's a min pin. Best dog in the world. He just like to sneak out the door once in a while, run around the park. Yeah, run around, whatever. Yeah, crapped in his yard. Speaking of which, the guy's yard, I've never seen anybody in the yard. It's a good thing I'm I'm tolerant because let me tell you, I wanted to return the favor and they didn't. And he killed my dog. Guy poisoned my dog. He got out one night, he took off, he didn't come home till the next day. It's never happened. I looked for him everywhere. I'd walk around with treats. He would always I'd drive around, call him, he'd come, go for a ride. And he'd jump in the car. Every time he got out, he'd be back within an hour, if that. He came home one day with a Great Dane. Yeah. Min Pin, by the way. Guy weighed, 4.5, 5 pounds. Looked, but he was beautiful too. Looked just like a Doberman. You couldn't tell the difference. If you saw a picture of him, I got him. There's pictures of him on my Facebook page. He looked just like a Doberman. He was perfect. And son of a bitch fucking poisoned him. Came home, he was sick. I knew it too when he got home. I couldn't find him. Waited all night. 24 hours, sat on the porch waiting for him, and then he finally came home. And when he came home, he was sick. Wouldn't eat, was puking. I know who it was, too. I know who it was. And then a guy came over and asked, "What's your dog doing?" Never been to my house before, never once. And then he shows up that like the day after. "Who's your dog doing?" Oh, he's looking at it, fucking put three in his chest. Shit, I'm lucky I'm not in prison. Because believe me, I wanted to. I wanted to put three in that cocksucker's chest so bad. Still do. But I think karma got him because I haven't seen him since. So, how'd that work out for him? Fucker killed my dog. Cocksucker. Anyways, that's between you and I. Don't fuck with people's animals. I see anybody fucking with my cat that goes out, he stays under the porch, so he doesn't go far. He actually goes to the other yard once in a while to chase chipmunks. But somebody fucks with one of my, I swear to Christ, I'm done. I am done. Never again. Killed my fucking dog, that cocksucker. It hurt me. Still hurts. I might even cry right now. That motherfucker killed my dog. Motherfucker. Best dog ever. He was so cool. Loved him to death. He's my best friend. And when they say they're best friends, it's true. He was my best friend. Man's best friend. That guy wasn't a man. He was a fucking pussy. All because the dog shit in his yard one day because he got out. "You're not shit in my yard." Yeah. Whatever. I should go take a crap in his yard right now. I should do that. Should walk over there right now. I think might muster up a shit. Go over there. Take a crap right on his fucking front porch. Sorry. Venting. Yeah, he's in heaven. He's in puppy heaven. He's waiting for me. He comes to me in my dreams once in a while. He shows up on my Facebook page. He lets me know. Told you, I might cry. Ah, shit. Poor little guy. This was so bad. It was hard. The whole thing was hard. I had to go to, I had to go to, I had a job. I was working down in Manhattan, actually Long Island. Yeah, I had to go to Long Island. I had to take the ferry to Long Island. I had a job in Long Island. I was working for National Hardware. I was building a new tractor supply section, and I went down there and told my sister, I said, Zeus is sick. You got to take him to the vet. And she took him, and she never called me back. And then I got to Long Island, and my freight wasn't there. I drove 5.5 hours from here. 5.5 hours nonstop. And then took an hour ferry. It was over an hour, hour and a half to get to Long Island. And then I had to look for a hotel room. And before I found a hotel room, I stopped at the job site. And I kept calling my sister. What's going on with this? What's going on with it? And she never answered. I get there and my freight's not there. So I can't work without freight. I needed the freight. I get 5 pallets of shit. Big giant pallets full of shit. You gotta build a whole section of the fucking joint. And none of my freight's there. Nothing. And so I'm like, when's it coming? They're like, well, not for another couple days. What do you mean? The fuck? Why am I here? And my sister, keep calling. She finally answers, and she's like, it's not good. Because she was like, oh, he'll be fine. He doesn't look that bad. I'm telling you, he's sick. He won't eat. He's puking. Yeah, he was poisoned. The vet said he'd never seen levels that high. His liver was gone. His kidneys were gone. Somebody obviously fed him either rat poison or it wasn't rat poison because that has regurgitatives in it. Probably fed him antifreeze. And then I left. I left Manhattan, drove all the way back home, and ended up putting my dog to sleep. I fed him cranberry juice for a day, and within that he was shaking, and when I finally had him put to sleep. Even the vet was like, this is a shame. What happened? I asked him, you tell me, somebody poisoned him. I don't know. Well, I guarantee he was poisoned. I guarantee it, and I know who it was. I know who the fuck it was. Nostravi. Cheers. Salute. I just hope I never run out into that guy in a fucking alley somewhere. I actually do hope I do, but I hope for him I don't. Run into that guy in an alley, let me tell you, it ain't gonna last very long. Motherfucker killed my dog. I know it was you. I know it was. I'm looking at his house right through my window. Cocksucker. Killed my fucking dog. This Pittsburgh's up 13-10. Anyways. Don't kill somebody's animal. It's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. You never know what might happen if that happens. Never know what might happen. Anyways, I didn't do anything about it. And I won't. So, now we got cats. There, that's my story. Now I got cats. And guitars. And good friends. Yeah, good friends. And my buddy's got a puppy. Pickles. She's so cute. Pickles. There you go. There's another story. Pickles. My buddy, his son gets a dog. He had a dog. They had to put her down. And she, skip you the gory details, but she got sick and they had to put her down. And then he had two dogs and two cats. Two dogs, two cats. They're all gone now. We just lost Gail. She went peacefully in the night or the day. And then Fitty, he got home. Fitty, fucking Kitty. That was her name, fucking Kitty. Fitty. He got home. She was laying on the table. And she was stiff as a board. And then Gail, she made it. She was about 22 years old. 22. Tuxedo cat, female. She was a hot shit. She used to sleep with me. I'd stay on the couch. She'd sleep on me, Yeah, I got my own little couch, hang out there, watch TV. We watched football today. This is my buddy. That was Gail. She passed not too long ago, 6 months ago. And but again, in the night by herself, he woke up, she passed. We knew it was coming. She was 22. Skinny and hairy and the trimmer up and all matted out. And so Fitty died. And then he had Lily, the Chihuahua, who was buddies with my dog Zeus. They were buddies. They loved each other. It was funny. It was funny the way they hung out. He was a male, she was a female, Anyways, Zeus passed before Lily. Lily passed not long after. And, and then Gail, and then Fitty, and then back to the story. My buddy, his son gets another dog, right? Because he had a dog too, who wound up getting sick. And funny thing about that one was that the vets, he couldn't afford. She needed surgery, and he couldn't afford it, and it was expensive. And so the vet said, you know what? I'll take care of it, and I'll keep her. She'll be a good host here. And he said, really? He goes, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll keep her alive, and she can be the vet pet. She'll stay with me, and I'll take care of her, and she'll stay here, and she'll live here, and I'll take her home at night. And he did. He took care of her, and then the vet calls him. He goes, I got another dog, by the way, and her name is Pickles. It's a pit bull. She was a breeder, and so he gets Pickles and brings her home. I meet Pickles, and can't tell I'm an animal person. And he's got two young girls, part-time, to separate or whatever, divorced. And so the two girls come over one day, and the dog was aggressive. It was a pit bull, and she's a breeder. So I go over, what's going on? He's like, I gotta get rid of her. I can't keep her. I was like, why? And because they were playing with toys with her or something, and the dog got aggressive with the toy. And I said, dude, She's a breeder. She's never had a family. Give her some time. That was 6 months ago. And right after all the other animals. She didn't go downstairs when the cats are there because she'd go after the cats. But, anyways, they said give her a chance. And guess what? She's still there. It's funny. Today, I was there today. We were sitting watching football, and I was cooking dinner, and guess who comes in? Pickles. She came downstairs, wagging her tail. What are you doing, with ball? It's like, Pickles! And they still have her. So, shit happens, I guess, for a reason. What do you want? Yeah, cat. What are you doing here? You fat bastard. Handsome boy. So, you know, you gotta know how to deal with them. And she is part of the family now. She's part of their family. She's part of my family. When I go there, I can walk up the stairs. So, oh, it's you. She's funny. She's beautiful. She's beautiful too. She's gray and white, big gray stripes on her face, white, beautiful dog. I said she was a breeder. Her nipples hanging down to her knees, but hey, gal, fuck it. Anyways, I would take in a stray raccoon, a fox, a possum. I got a possum and a skunk that live under my porch, and they don't spray my cats because the one cat that goes under the porch, the skunk's like, I ain't fucking with you. Funny though. Zeus got sprayed twice. Yeah, twice he got sprayed by the skunk because he chased it. He doesn't chase the skunk. He knows better. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Baby raccoon, even a coyote, baby coyote. Yeah, you don't have to buy them. You know, they come to you. I don't buy animals anymore. They come to me. I have, as a matter of fact, I've never bought anything since I had snakes. The only animals I ever bought were snakes. I had a Burmese python and a couple of boa constrictors, and they got so big that I had to give them away. I couldn't take care of them. You know, gave them away. They're in zoos now. So, yeah, the pythons in a zoo. I have fish too. I had fish. I had a tank, and I had two big Oscars. They got so big that it just was, the tank was too small. I had cichlids. I actually had a sad story. Is my buddy, my little convict. He was a convict. He was a cichlid, little convict. You know, I call them convicts because they have stripes, so they look like they're in jail. And had an ice storm, and I had to go. I didn't even think about it. I just was like, okay, my buddy's like, come over. The ice storm hit. The power was out. I went over to his house, and when I got back home, he was dead. I felt terrible. I got my mom one though. I bought her a little tank. It was just a simple little, like, gallon tank. It was what it was. Little bubbler, you know, gravel on the bottom, one cichlid in it. And he was funny. He would come at my finger and bite my finger and look at me constantly. And, you know, very simple little tiny fish tank. And I got my mom one because she loved him. She would come over to my house and watch football. Speak of the devil. Start of the fourth quarter. Here we go. What's going to happen here? Anyways, yeah. So I got her one. And she had him for a couple, 3 years. So mine was a couple years old before the power went out. And then I just had to go to my friend's house to stay warm. We were literally living in a kitchen, sleeping on the floor, ah, cooking with sternos. Ah, I taught him how to cook hot dogs on sternos. Ah, you know, sternos, things that you put underneath the pans. And, hey, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get over here. You gotta say hi. Say hi. Look. There she is. There's Callie. What you doing? What you doing? Hey. Yeah. What you doing? That's Calico. That's one of the babies. That's the baby. That's the baby girl. It's not one of the babies. That is the baby. Say. Say hi. What are you doing? Get out. Don't you do that. Stop. I know. I know you hate this. I know you don't like being held. She hates being held, by the way. She does not. Okay, hey, will you stop? Hey, okay, you're fine. Get out of here. Go. She hates being held. She really does. Hey, what are you doing? Shithead. That's the baby. What's that? She is a cutie. Yeah, she is, isn't she? Yeah, you see that? Yeah. Pinky. I call Pinky. She's got the pink nose. She's there you go. She just attacks me, and now she's sitting right at my feet. Like, why'd you try to pick me up, jerk? Come here, you. What are you doing? Come here. Get over here. Say hi. Say hi. What are you doing? Don't attack. Can you not attack me, please? Can you not attack me? Please, not attack. Yes, don't attack. She's gonna attack. What? She's gonna attack any second. She's looking over like, what's going on? Where's my fight? I want to fight. Okay. Ow! Shit, you little shit. Ah. Yeah, it's Calico. It's a cutie pie. Little shit. She just ripped into my leg. Ah, it's gonna hurt tomorrow. Whatever. She'll be waking me up in, about 9 hours, whatever. What time is it? Yeah, I'll see. About 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock a.m. She'll be on top of me, digging into me, telling me, wake up, meow, 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 meow. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. She's cute. Oh, yeah. I believe you. I do too. Hmm. No, yeah. That's. They also. They also see other things. They have a. It's a sixth sense, I guess you want to call it. Oh yeah, yeah. My cats. Yep, both of them. They know. They tell me. They sit next to me. They protect me. You know, I've had people come over. A guy came over to my house one night and fighting with his wife. Comes in the house, I leave my door open for my friends by the way. Don't come walking in if I don't know who the fuck you are, but my door's open. And one day I came in and he was yelling and screaming about his wife. They were fighting or whatever, and my cat went after him. I love ravens. You kidding me? Ravens are awesome. Smart as fuck. great birds. My neighbor had a raven. When I was growing up, I had my had a paper route. I delivered papers to his house. He had a raven, and it was wild. And that raven, when I would go there, hmm, died to a raven. I don't know what that means. I don't know how a raven could kill a dog, but that fucking raven would sit on my basket. I had a basket on the front of my Schwinn. I had a Schwinn scrambler. And I put papers and I go do my paper route every morning. See, this is the thing people don't understand. I worked. I was young. I was, God, I, I mean, I sold so many papers that I won tickets, season tickets to Great America, Marriott's Great America, which was in Illinois. Anyways, I won tickets in that Raven. I would go to his house, and every time I went to his house, that Raven would fly up, land on my bike, and pet him, and we'd talk. He talked. He was smart as fuck, and then he would hang out with me for my whole paper route. Used to be my favorite stop. Anyways, I don't know what this guy's that. Yeah, there's no way a raven killed a dog, but whatever. I don't believe you. I think you're full of crap. But the raven used to hang on my bike, sit right up front of my handlebars, right on, on the basket, and I'd go all over the neighborhood, deliver papers. Actually, one time there's a baby crow. I got attacked by like 5 crows because one of them fell out of. What are you doing? Hey, what are you getting into? No, okay, never mind. He's in the litter box. I got a litter box in there, a litter box in there. Anyway, he's in the litter box. What are you doing? Will you stop? The Raven. And then, yeah, that Raven was so cool. He was the coolest fucking thing ever. And then he figured out where I lived. I would go home and have lunch or whatever. And then he would hang with me. And then he'd fly back to his dad's place, his owner. It was really, he was wild. He was wild. Anyways, he was wild. And then one day I went there and the raven wasn't there. One of the neighbors shot him with a BB gun. It took everything I had not to get my BB gun out because I had a Daisy 880. So 880, it's 880 feet per second. It's a pretty powerful gun, by the way. It's about a 22. It's similar to a 22 with a pellet. You put a pellet in there and put it right through a piece of plywood like nothing. Actually, I tell you, ask my brother. He had one, up against the bone of his leg because I shot him in the ass with it because he was fucking with me. And then, they couldn't get it out. They were like, there's no reason, just leave it alone. I put a bullet right in his fucking. Yeah, it's an 880, by the way. Yeah, it's an 880, not an 890, 880. You're not making 890. There's only one. Daisy 880. You actually still buy them. You can get them at Walmart right now. If you go to Walmart, they probably have one, but now they're plastic. Mine was the real thing. Mine was wood. It was a great. I actually put up I put up a thing on Marketplace asking for one, and I got tagged talking about firearms. Oh, you're talking about firearms. And the same thing, when I said, I was being sarcastic, I said I got a big bottle of Tylenol after Trump said you shouldn't take Tylenol. Remember that when Trump said you shouldn't take Tylenol? 2 times I have been in Facebook jail for months at a time because I said something about a Daisy 880. I was looking for an original. I wanted a wood one. I didn't want plastic. The plastic, pump. You pump that thing up 10 times, it'll go right through a piece of plywood. And I got put in Facebook jail for that. It was on Facebook, yeah. And then the other one was I just made a sarcastic comment about Tylenol, saying I got a bottle of Tylenol. Anybody wants it? I got a giant bottle of Tylenol. Hey, look, here you go. Look, I might get in trouble. Anyways, they said I was trying to deal drugs for giving away a bottle of Tylenol. That's all he said. I'll give it to you. You can take it. Anybody want to buy a bottle of Tylenol? I got a big bottle ready to go. That's when the liberals were all freaking out because Trump said something about taking Tylenol. It wasn't him actually. It was the doctor said if you're pregnant, don't take Tylenol. That's what it was. Yeah, has something to do with not Down syndrome, autism. I remember. So I gotta take my nose spray. Ah, shit. But yeah, and then the Daisy 880 thing. I talked about a Daisy 880. Good thing I wasn't fucking talking about my other ones. It's funny. True story. Yeah, take it off of Facebook because I talked about a Daisy 880. What the fuck? It's a BB gun. It's my first gun. I got that when I was around 11 years old. So, and I shot my brother in the ass with it. He went to the hospital. I got it away for about a day. Then my dad came home and said, "What happened?" I told him. The fucking guy was pissing me off, so I shot him in the ass. He was running down the driveway. I fucking took a bead, smack right in the ass. I hit him too, right in the back of the leg. I gotta do. I gotta do. Good thing it wasn't the 9 millimeter. It was a 22. It was a 370. Good thing. I wouldn't do that with those guns now. No, depending on what happened. If you're fucking with my shit, then it might. Somebody slashed my tires. So yes, the cop came. Somebody slashed my tires, motherfucker. And the cop came. I called the cops. They came and they said, "What would happen if I caught these guys doing this?" He goes, "What do you mean? What would happen?" He goes, I go, "What would happen if I protect my shit?" He goes, "Nothing." I was like, okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Because if you try and slash my tires, I'm going to stop you. Yeah. I had to get 2 new tires, that cocksucker. 2 new tires. Actually got 4, but the fuck? And he was just pissed because I said something to somebody and it wasn't even to him. It's just somebody else that little cunt. Yeah, pussies. Anyways. What do we got? I missed it. I'm not watching this game. I don't know why I should be watching a game. Shouldn't be talking to you guys about this stuff. Yeah, you see the UFO through a telescope. Fucking really? God. Yeah, anyways, kind of funny. Anyways, hmm. I don't remember. I don't remember the Raven's name. It's a long time ago. Don't remember. It was cool though. It was a cool bird. Hung out with me. You know, hung out on my bike. Sat with me every time I went there. Would hang with me. Like I said, he talked. He was a very smart bird, and I don't remember the Raven's name. So it's been a long time. I kind of don't want to remember it. Just like I don't want to remember my dog's name, Zeus. Yeah, he was Zeus. He's a cat. That's Calico. Yeah, I don't want to remember his name. I'm glad I don't. I miss him. He was cool. I actually would love to have another one. Again, a crow fell out of a nest while I was on my paper route. He actually alerted me to it. And he was on the ground. And I picked him up and I got attacked by a bunch of crows. Ravens, crows, whatever. Almost the same thing. They are different species. The crows did not want me to take that baby, but I did. I took it home, put it in a box, bought some Rice Krispies, bought some bird seed. And my mom said it flew away. I'll never forget that. My mom said it flew away. Didn't fly away. She was just trying to save me the heartbreak of that little bird dying. That's what it was. The guy was obviously got kicked out of the nest. And the crows didn't want to have a lot to do with it, or me, but they attacked me for picking it up. That'd be cool. Having a like a bald eagle or a peregrine falcon or a red-tailed hawk. You know, one of those would be cool. I have a nest on my porch, by the way. They're, I guess, what do you call them? Uh, barn swallows. Yeah, there's a nest every year. They come back. I leave them there. I've saved hummingbirds out of my porch. I saved robins. I've saved blue jays. Blue jays are pricks, by the way. They're mean. Robins, not too bad. Um, Hummingbirds, they get stuck to my screen. I got a porch screened in, and they get stuck on the screens. So they fly in, and I go out, and I pull them off. Or they hit my window. I've had a few hit my window. Yeah, blue jays, robins, and chickadees. What do you call them? Barn swallows and cardinals. I see some cardinals sit right outside my window. Yeah, I had a nest right outside my front window in the front. I bought my mom a really cool bird feeder. It's a bird feeder, and you put it in your window, and it's got a mirror, so they don't see you. It's got this like, and you put bird food in it, and then they come up and they eat out of bird feeder, or they come right to your window, and they'll sit right in your window and sit there and eat. But yeah, this guy, it's funny. This guy, yeah, I can't. I got the. I didn't want to cut the tree down. My asshole friend cut it down. We cleaned up the front of my house. It's all covered in vines and shit in the tree. I told him not to cut the tree down. So there was a nest in it, and it was, I think, barn swallows. Yeah, they were small chickadees, barn swallows, whatever you want to call them. He caught it down, but it was funny because the cat would sit there and they had a nest in there, and he would sit there and would look at the birds, and the birds would come in and out, in and out, in and out. And then he'd be sitting in a window. It was funny as shit. And then he'd be there, and they attack him. They go flying at him into the screen of the window, and he'd jump back 5 feet. It was funny as hell. Watching the birds attack him, like, get the hell away from us. You're out of here. And it worked every time. The birds had his number. That's for sure. They loved fucking with them. But they had babies. So I was watching their babies, just like the ones on the porch. That's why I leave them alone. I could stay up there and go grab a nest right now and show up there if you want me to. I could. Go right out there, grab a nest. I'll bring a nest right in. Nothing in it right now. It's winter. But there will be something in a couple months. Yeah, a couple months, maybe 3. About March. They'll lay eggs. They'll have their babies again in the same nest. They'll fly in and out. They sit out there. I'll be sitting on my porch drinking a beer or whatever, and they're just in and out. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. It's all good. They don't crap on me. They don't crap on my porch, actually. They're just there feeding their babies. And same thing with the hummingbirds. Um, yeah, whatever. What do you care? Why'd you retract your last message? Because it was stupid? Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, all I want. Get off my page. How you doing? Yeah, you look like your mother's asshole. Right where you came out of. Yeah, bloody and rancid. That was your mother's asshole's name, Bloody and Rancid. What's up, man? Why you gotta fuck with me? Jeez. He's gonna keep going, isn't he? Anyways, go. Ask your mother for some grilled cheese and tomato soup. Maybe it'll calm you down. You be rested, right? Be rested. Go do that. You should. Be the best time you've had in a while. What's it like being a virgin, by the way? Yeah, he's not going to. He's not going to. He can't find a girlfriend. He's a virgin. He lives in his mother's basement. He always will be a virgin. He'll never have a girlfriend, this guy. Never in a million years. Guarantee it. Have a drink. You know the medicine for that? Have another drink. You know how you don't get a hangover? Just stay drunk. That's what happens. You stop drinking, you get a hangover. You keep drinking. Speaking of which, Nostravia. Salute. Cheers. Then you don't get one. This guy's about to get banned and blocked, and he just came back. He's got nothing else going on, so we'll let him fuck around for a little bit. When you putting pictures of cats up, you don't even know what a pussy looks like. Well, actually, I know what a pussy looks like. It looks just like you. You're a pussy. That's what you are. A big pussy. That's why you have to put up 80 fucking pictures of pussies. Yeah. What is that? Is that your selfie? Yeah, a bunch of pussies. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Bunch of pussies. Guy's got a bunch of pussy pictures because he's a pussy. There you go. Nostradamus. Yes, one time. Mm, mm. Anyways, this guy's asking for it, so I'm not scratching the page anymore. Alistair's Crawley. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Sure. Okay. Anyways. Mm, there you go. Ah, shit. There you have it. This is done. I'm done. Yeah, you better. Yeah, that bye is right. But the only smart thing you said is bye. Bye bye. He just got on a little yellow bus sitting outside of his house, and it said right on the side, bye bye. See ya. Take it easy. Don't want to be ya. Oh, fuck. Anyways, back to Alistair Crawley. Yeah, Mr. Crawley. That's funny. Yeah, I like that show. One of my favorite shows. I remember the first time I saw it was the very first episode. Hold on. Sorry about that. Very first episode. I didn't even know it was happening. I just was on watching TV one night and flipping through. I see Ancient Aliens. The fuck's this? This is the very first episode, which is a great episode, by the way, because they talk about the Sakara bird. They talk about the pyramids. They talk about a lot of things. And they talk about the Perry Reese map, the one of Antarctica. That is actually, they show the map where it's like they knew what it looked like before it was covered in ice. How did they know this? Where they had made a map. So, and it was done by, 1800s, I think. So it was done by people in the 1800s, apparently. So, anyways, let me put my glasses back on. Um, yeah, love Mandani. Really? Really, why? Mandani. Why do you like Mandani? You mean the socialist communistic fuck from New York? Is that you're talking to about? Yeah, okay. Well, good. Well, then go on his page. There you go. You can go on his page. You go on his page, and you can talk about him there because you're not doing it here. Hmm. Here we go. Here it comes. I knew it was coming. It was a while, anyways. What do we got? What's the score? Ah, God. Anyways, apparently we have the morons showing up again, everybody. There you go. I don't know. Most of the people have left, so that's fine with me. Oh, we got 17-13. Here we go. We got first and goal or third and goal. Hmm. Okay. Touchdown. There you go. Hmm. He doesn't love Mandami anymore, does he? He probably loves his mother's asshole more, but it's what happens when you live in your mother's basement. Ah, we got a 3-point game. Look at that. Everybody was picking the Ravens, right? We're still up. Ravens are still up. So on the poll, that is. Why did the Bears do that? They should have done the same thing against San Fran. That would have been an easy touchdown. I said it. I said it. Run a sweep. They didn't do it. Tried to throw the ball. They should have ran the ball a little bit later in the game. Should have passed earlier. It's only a 3-point game, but right now we got a 3-point game. Look at that. Shit's going down. For the division. I don't know. They gave them too much time. Baltimore might win. They're getting all excited. Don't get too excited, guys. Don't get too excited about this. There's a lot of football left to play. 3:49 left in the fourth. Yeah, and you got Baltimore's got 3 timeouts. Pittsburgh's got no timeouts. So, anyways, I don't know what this guy's talking about. Anyways, yeah, the very first Thanksgiving. Really, it's Thanksgiving's over, dude. It's been over for a while. Yeah, that was like 2 months ago. We're in the New Year's now. It's New Year's. Talk about Thanksgiving next. What is it? November? Yeah. I think you should wait. Yeah, November. That's what you'll talk about it then. You can have all the shit you want about Thanksgiving in November. I don't want to hear about Thanksgiving, especially when it's a comment that is not even realistic. Anyways, not even realistic. Yeah, it was lizards. I like that. See, he's funny. That was lizard people. I got it. They were, what do they call them? Glee clocks or something like that? The guys from Land of the Lost. Yeah, that's what they were. They were lizards. It was definitely lizard people. Snakeheads. Oh, shit. As you call me, buddy. That's funny. When was that? Why'd you retract that? That was probably a good. That was probably good. Blinkers. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Your mother blinks. I'll tell you about that. She actually doesn't blink. She kind of squishes her eyes together when she's choking, and then she opens them up and looks, and then she closes them again. Is that what you mean by blinkers? I'm just fucking with you, man. Another, jeez. Slee stacks. That's what they were. Slee stacks. That's what it was. Slee stacks. Land of the Lost, right? You don't know. Probably never saw that show. You're probably 12. Well, you're probably 20. You're 18. You're living in your mother's basement. You're still a virgin. And yeah, never saw Land of the Lost. And look at this guy wide open. See you go. Bye. Touchdown. There it is. Wow, that was too quick. There's a flag. What's the flag? Is it a free play? It's on Pittsburgh. Wow. Wow. Defense. Boom. Holding defense. Look at that. I told you they were going to score. I told you they gave them too much time, but now they gave Pittsburgh too much time. They're down to almost a 2-minute warning. They're playing good defense, so we'll see. It's 23-20. It'll be 24-20, make it a 4-point game. Now you're forcing Pittsburgh to score a touchdown. So let's see. You're going to force a touchdown. Crazy. Crazy game. The Baltimore people have it. Look at that. Boo. Whatever. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call my buddy. This is funny. I gotta go. Thanks. Hope you subscribe.